think that lines up all right. I've done my 4 holes. Now we've got to put, well, we've got to essentially do screws into about half of those, measure the wire, cut the wire, and kind of put the curtains in from there. The top holes are closer together than the bottom holes because that's kind of just how a Hiace is. We'll see how we go with that. I think it's going to work out all right for us though. Okay, now I do have a box of screws that I have stolen from my brother, but I do have these, a little box of screws. Now I was hoping that the littler ones, these ones here, I'm hoping are going to work, although I'm a bit worried that I might have drilled the hole a little bit too big. If that's the case, we'll have to go up bigger and bigger and bigger until we find the one that we actually need to use. Okay, so the screws that I have are too long. So what we've got to find is we've got to raid my brother's toolbox to look for old, like, basically they're little screws that I used to have around when I did PCs and stuff. So we're going to look for those because they tend to be a little bit thicker but not as long. Otherwise it's going to be a trip to Bunnings and I really don't want to go to Bunnings. So let's see what we can find. That can go aside. These are going to be too long. Ideally what I'm looking for here is I gave him like this thing, although this thing here, but there's cobwebs. Ooh, let me yuck, 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 yuck. Oh shit, I dropped a shit ton of stuff. That's okay. All right, what have we got? But I think we're going to be after, like something like this, I think is going to be perfect. So how about, I think we just take this whole thing with us, because maybe some of these bolts will work as well, like up here. Some of these things I think will work super well. So let's just take all of this and we'll be on our merry way. Alright, I think we got the right screws. Let's see if they fit. These ones, fraction too big. So we can always make the hole bigger if we need to. Okay, who would have thunk it, but proper standoff screws, these ones here, I don't know if it's going to focus, these ones, like actual PC standoffs, perfect fit for what we're after. So let's go ahead and use those. Alright, I picked up this stretch wire from Spotlight. This is kind of what they've been using for this curtain that we've had at the back, and that's been our kind of our blackout curtain for a very long time. But we've swapped it to our mosquito screen, so I have to put more of this. Alright, so then from what I understand, this little bit has like an eyelet that goes over the screw, and then this screws in here. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. I might need something to like hold it. Perfect. So essentially what I'm going to do from here is measure the distance between the two dots, and then we should just be good to cut. We want to cut, hang on, I think I'm missing something, because we want to make sure that we have enough to like overlap it. which is going to be part of my height. So we'll add probably, I'd say maybe about 3 centimeters on each end to allow a loop. So I think it's like 1.5 for the tape, because I'm going to use double-sided tape, and then I think it's going to be, we'll have 1.5 spare, so maybe we add 4. There's going to be no harm in adding more, so we'll probably add 4, but let's measure up this. We are looking at 580. So 58 centimeters in length, so just over 1/2 meter. You guys are not going to believe this, but the length of this fabric is absolutely perfect. Look. Perfect. So all we need to do is cut the right height and we are good to go. Not too bad. So light will escape from the top here and from the bottom, obviously, but the goal of this is to stop people kind of like looking in to the van while we're asleep. We have 6 solar panels on the roof. We've got front curtains, side curtains, back curtains. I really don't think we are going to be stealthing anywhere. Most people are going to know at a glance that we're a camper van. So this provides us with a little bit of privacy and people like peeping in, which is really the thing that we want to avoid here. We want to be able to shut this, open the door, have the fly screen, have air coming through the boot lock vents, and that's kind of our goal. Ultimately, I hope that you've learned or can do better than me from what I have done. As you can tell, everything we do in this van is scuffed, and I gotta be honest, I kinda absolutely love it. We do this on a budget. I only work 2 days a week because that's how I like it, and these are the sacrifices that need to be made. Thank you very much for watching me doing a DYI curtain at the back of my van. I'll see you in the next video. Bye! You should watch this other video. This one, over there. Yeah.